Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Physical run breaking tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Ward. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll test the right side here. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Got space looking for the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. Buying time. Moving to his left. The shovel pass complete. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Restrepo. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Trucks through the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Canes will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the return, it's Restrepo. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. To throw, it's Ward. Defense is coming after him. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Restrepo. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Martinez. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Warning play called on 3rd and short. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even at a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking downfield, it's Ward. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
He is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. This try is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Restrepo. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Fresh set it down to the offense, 1st down. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He eludes the rush. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them on the senior leader leaders of this defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And on the carry, he's heading left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's the 2nd down play. Gives it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's got it. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dreams.
Catch made inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense for the first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.